liberty, and justice for all.
All right, being the third one in order.
That's right.
We'll call this meeting of the Norchester Sanford School Board of Trustees, August 18th, 2026. Board of Trustees to order. First item on the agenda is the adoption of the 2027 capital projects plan resolution.
Yeah, so I told you guys last meeting and in the budget workshop we did at the beginning of the month, went over all the stuff, each of these that you guys are gonna approve. And so this is the approval of the plan, was posted on the website, and then in Gateway as well, just to kind of meet those requirements that the DLGF requires. And so we got capital projects, there's your figures for tech, utilities, hired services and maintenance and everything. So any questions on capital projects?
Those are the same numbers that we talked about
Yep.
at the budget meeting.
Yep, same numbers, yeah, yep. The only thing that got changed from, and I brought it up in that meeting, that it could possibly was debt. And it changed, it went down, so it didn't go up, went down.
Okay.
That was the only thing that changed out of all the figures that we went over that day.
Okay, is there any other questions? Is there a motion to adopt this resolution, the 2027 capital projects plan?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second that.
Motion is made, seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Adoption of the 2027 school bus replacement plan resolution.
Yep, so we kind of went over the plan, and again, budgeting in 2027, 450,000 for new buses. And so, you know, we'll look at that when that time comes up, but you know, that is a budget for new buses, for 3 new buses. And so we'll continue on with that plan unless something changes, and then we'll go back to the drawing board with additional appropriations or appropriation reductions. So that's just things we'll have to do if we change.
3 buses. How many buses do we totally have that are operable, if you will?
In the fleet
Yes.
that are operable,
That we the ones that run the route and then spares, if you will.
oh, with spares,
That are operable.
we're about 30 buses total.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, but we have spares, obviously. We added more MPVs, so like we got more MPVs running opposed to yellow buses. We did end up absorbing some routes this year too, so we're probably like low 20s of actual buses that are like on the roads, and then a handful of spares, and then the buses that we're getting ready to trade, a couple of them that are just kind of sitting idle.
So that would imply like a 10-year lifespan? Is that what?
12.
12 years, what that's what the goal is?
Yep, that's what the DLGF and State Board of Accounts, they kind of lay out a 12-year plan for you to rotate out your buses.
Okay,
So,
good, very good. Is there a motion to adopt the replacement bus plan?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. There you go. Very good. Adoption of the 2027 advertised budget reduction resolution.
and again, like I say this is every year, we do this every year, but this is a if needed resolution. If things come up between now and trying to get the budget adopted or passed, ours is a little different, just being appointed school board, like I said. But this just gives authority to myself and Dr. Shepard to make any cuts that we need to, and that's why it's budget reduction. So if we need to cut something or change something, that's what this resolution allows, so.
So you said it's prior to the budget being formalized?
Between now and then, but then because once it's adopted, and then if we need to change anything through December, then that requires a budget reduction resolution that then goes back to the council. And then anything after that, if we're doing that in 27, that then requires.
Second resolution?
Yep.
Okay, so technically this one works or provides you the authority through December.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, any other questions? Is there a motion to adopt the 2027 advertised budget reduction resolution?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Second, by Laura, very good. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Adoption of the resolution to transfer the amount from education fund to the operation fund.
We talked a little bit extensively about this in the budget workshop because we do this every year. And you see I have them up there bolded up to, just that helps us that if we don't want to transfer $1 million, we don't have to. We can transfer up to $1 million. And so this just allows us next year, if I see that we're needing to do that and we want to do it in the 10 transfers like we've done last year, or if we want to do 2 large amounts like we may do this year, or 1 large amount towards the end of the year like we may do this year, that's what this resolution is. And so, like I've talked about this year, we're looking at, we might not transfer $1 million, we might not transfer any. Or we might just transfer 1 lump sum in December after all the financials, how I see how they're looking. But this resolution covers all that. And when we get into 2027, and I can see kind of more of where we sit, then I can decide how and how much, how we want to transfer it and how much we want to transfer. So the resolution covers all that.
Beautiful. Okay. Any questions? Is there a motion to adopt the resolution to transfer the amounts from education fund to operation fund?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Any other information?
Nothing on the budget. Any questions, anything? Okay. I got in discussion, there's just a budget update. We just kind of go over a couple more things there, but that's it for now.
I'll ask for adjournment to the budget adoption agenda.
I'll make the motion.
Okay.
I'll
Is there a
second.
second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion pass. So now we will move in, we have to close and open, do we?
Yeah, close and open, reopen.
That was adjournment, so now we open up the regular meeting of the Northwest Sanford School Board of Trustees, August 18th, 2026. Call to order. Recognition of visitors. Mr. Yappa, we recognize you. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Any comments or anything? No, that's fine. Very good, thank you. Consent items. Approval of the July 21st, 2026 minutes of the regular meeting.
I make the motion to approve those minutes.
Any questions or comments or additions or corrections?
Mm-mm.
Nothing, very good. Is there a motion to approve those minutes? Laura
I
made
make
the motions.
yeah.
Second,
Second.
all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Approval of the minutes for the budget workshop special session held on August 4th of 26. Any comment on that?
No, just everything moving on.
Okay. Any questions or anything?
No question.
Entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second that.
Second by Laura. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Okay. Personnel.
No additions,
that's
what,
what it is.
yeah, what you see here
Oh,
is what was in the packet, so.
Now, I don't know if it's Carly's or what, we didn't normally see the information, I couldn't find it anyway, that we saw in the past. So I don't know if it's gonna be the new.
Okay,
we
We'll have
do
to
it
ask
or not.
Carly, because I don't see what you guys see.
Okay.
there wasn't a clickable link on
I
personnel.
couldn't find
This
it.
is all, when you click the link, this is what comes up.
In the past, they
There's
just had
nothing
the
else.
supporting documents for this.
Yeah, in there is all the recommendation forms.
It's got this,
Yeah.
but no, there's no, we didn't see any forms.
Okay, we'll check.
We'll ask her about that.
Yeah, okay. Let's do
Just
that.
send an email so I don't forget.
So any questions on the personnel? Is there a motion to accept and approve the personnel recommendations? I think, who's up next? It's gotta be Laura.
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
There is, very good. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried, I say aye as well. Very good. Financial report.
Yeah, a little bit abnormal kind of on the vendor claims here, just because August can get higher because you see on here, I'm purchasing books, textbooks for classes, we got some of those, and then Power Schools always comes due around this time. So like, those are your normal ones that come in, but the abnormal ones were all the Larson Danielson ones, Town and Countries. Readable English did get into this one, and then People Driven Technology had the Meraki license for the corporation. That was paid for E-rate. So the good thing is like all of those things were paid with either a bond or the E-rate grant. So Town and Country did the track.
Question, was that the full
No,
cost of that?
no.
Because I know they get the lining.
Yep, they haven't done the lines yet. Weather has been
I know
challenging.
that.
Weather.
We didn't pay it all, did we?
No, we haven't paid it all.
Okay.
No, once they do the lines and finish things up, then we'll, then final bills should come, so. But then we did have Town and Country, they came back while they were here doing the track and did the elementary parking lot. That was supposed to be something we did last summer, pushed it off to this summer. So while they were here, they got that done. And then science labs, we're not fully paid up on those yet, because they still need to do the punch list. And I asked, and we're probably looking at 2 more pay apps for those. But you can see a larger one there. And then again, just like Town and Country, while Larson Danielson was here, we had a couple other things we got them to fix for us. Softball fence, storm damage there, and then window in the library. So a little bit larger on the vendor claims, but reasons for all of them, so.
The track is, they have their marks. They've gone so far and made their measurements, and they have marks, so they're ready to do their striping.
Yeah.
Does that finish it up then, or is there another?
No, that's whenever they get it
Yeah, once
done,
they get
paint it and stripe, then it's
That's
all
it.
finished.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. And I saw you made a comment about or after the rains.
Yeah,
Did you walk it? I
yeah.
drove by. I
Yeah.
drove by. Same
And
thing.
then an hour went by, and it rained.
Torrential
Yeah.
down.
So I followed it up with another email, like, there might be some bumps.
Yeah.
I just
It was-
noticed the ones I saw before. It's a little
But
bit-
after a full night of rain,
Yeah.
there was, down by the building at the end of the track where all the construction equipment, it's a little low there right now. That was the only place where there was some puddles.
Yeah.
But everywhere else around the field, inside and outside, dry as could be. And there's no low spots on that track to speak of.
Good.
So,
And I didn't see, but the berm, the ridge is all,
when they're all said and done, we may take some fill in some of the higher areas where it spills off and has a drop. We will take care of that where we pick and choose to do that.
okay, that wasn't part of
Nick
it.
and his guys will decide with us how they wanna do that.
Okay,
I have one.
go ahead.
Go
Were
ahead.
you gonna ask about the visitation we walked through?
No, but come
Okay.
back to that. So this, because
Good.
this is, can we twist Town and Country's arm while they're here to paint that? If they could paint arrows at the elementary exit.
Oh, the exit and the main parking lot there.
Just on that one road, like,
Just directional,
yes,
so that
because sadly,
traffic
like,
splits.
yes.
I see.
Maybe,
You
yeah.
might be able to do that.
Might be
The
able to do
parking
that.
lot looks great, but that is one area that every year, I'm just waiting for it, an accident. Because a lot of times you get new students, new parents, they have no
Right.
clue.
Right?
They pull in that side lane, somebody pulls up beside them, and everybody turns to go the same way.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Don't we have a robot that will paint things?
Well, that's what I was going to say.
I mean, something, just something, like
Yeah,
maybe it
we
is
might
something
be-
for the robot.
We might be able to do that
Yeah.
ourselves, and so I can talk with
Yeah.
Nick and see. And yeah, the robot,
Yeah,
Mr. Sarkozy has taken over the robot.
Yeah.
And he's been having.
it is awesome.
He's like, yeah, he's taking a hold of that thing
Yeah.
and he's just
There's
going
my
crazy
robot.
and having some fun with
Yeah.
it. So I'm sure he could figure it out. He painted not to get off topic, but he painted a racetrack in the back parking lot for Clifford's class and
Yeah.
that. So they had a place to actually
Mhm.
go around in line.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So next month, we expect you guys' names on the parking lot.
That's what he's
I'm
Yeah.
gonna send that robot
Reserved for?
Yeah, they have a parking
off the side of the building.
Just an observation.
Yeah.
after the meeting last month, right before school started, we took a walk through the school. Unfortunately, it didn't make it. But anyway, really wasn't overly impressed with the conditions. We went and looked at the science lab. Science rooms was our objective. There was a lot of stuff laying around in there. I mean, a lot of stuff. Didn't see anybody working. Didn't see anybody cleaning.
Now, when was this?
Yeah, when
This was after our meeting, last meeting.
the
So
budget
that
meeting.
Tuesday night,
The Tuesday
school was
night.
starting Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the budget meeting.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, I saw some kids. I asked them about it. They don't remember. There was lumber laying around.
Yeah.
There was some,
Oh,
there was a
yeah.
lot
The
of miscellaneous
night, the
stuff.
night we went, we just went to check it out. The labs themselves look excellent, and like we were talking about the flooring, that looks great, but we were just concerned because
Yeah.
there was lots of lumber and random things laying around
Yeah.
still, and
And
in our
hard
thought, we were like, gosh, kids are coming here tomorrow morning, is this all still
Okay.
here?
I don't know if we had a night crew coming in.
We do have night custodians that come in and clean up, and they were, between the custodians and Larson Danielson, they were
The-
right up against the clock to get everything
Right
clean.
against
Well,
the
there wasn't anybody there when, which was
Okay.
like, what, 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
8:30. I just wondered if
Yeah,
somebody went through after that and got things straightened out. Now, I did ask a couple students,
yeah.
and they were up in that area. They don't remember seeing anything. So, well, that's a good sign, I guess.
And Cameron did mention, he thought maybe kids aren't using those lockers right now, so like where all of that stuff, like the building material
Did you
stuff
say-
that we saw.
Maybe you can lock.
Oh, I can tell you a lot of things. Questions you're asking me. So, there was nothing other, because I was there late Tuesday night as well, because I had some things that I had to do because Elena had a doctor appointment. So I came back, and I was working in my classroom. I saw the same thing that you guys saw. The next morning I came, and it was completely gone.
Good. Okay.
Everything was gone.
Okay.
So whatever you guys saw the same thing. It was
Okay.
it was a little dusty up there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, by the morning of Wednesday morning,
Yeah.
it was spotless. So
Floors
I was
everything?
everything.
Okay, good.
I thought I was in the same position that you were. I thought this is a little odd. It was a little dusty for the next day.
Well, and there was like a cart,
So,
we were like,
I know
kids are going down
The
stairs.
custodial staff gets there probably 5 in the
Probably
morning.
that morning,
Right,
I would
okay,
imagine Tammy was there real early.
Yeah, so I know they get there at least a couple hours before students get there, and so whoever showed up,
Yeah,
Tammy and her staff,
yeah.
they ran the cleaner through that hallway. It was spotless, so
Good.
they took care of that.
What-
The question about the lockers, all high school lockers are now on the
First
main
floor.
floor.
Okay. That's good.
They do no longer use the upstairs lockers for students. Nope.
And, what was I gonna ask? Oh, the ceiling tile up there.
Yeah,
I know you made a comment about that before,
yeah,
that they were gonna address that,
yeah,
correct? It wasn't done that Tuesday night anyway. Is
okay.
that still on the agenda? Is that one of the punch list items or not?
I would imagine they wrapped, we talked about having them wrap the piping while they were up there to address that condensation.
Yeah.
But the changing of the tiles is probably on our crew,
Okay,
because we have the inventory already here with those tiles.
so we know they did wrap them already?
Yes.
Yeah,
or-
they
Part
did.
of, okay.
Yeah.
The piping
So
was
we just
wrapped.
gotta get in.
We just gotta get our tiles changed out.
Just change out the tires.
Cause I know that was one of Cameron's concerns, like he looked up and it was like all this black mold on these tiles that looked a little
Yeah, they
damp
did
still,
that,
so,
yeah.
okay.
Okay, beautiful. Any other questions on the financial report? So is there a motion to approve the payroll and vendor claims for $2,219,180.33?
I make that motion.
Second it?
And second, very good. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next item, action items, approval of the Neola policies, volume 38, number 2.
Yeah, this is the second reading, so I don't know if you had more time to dive into those and had any specific questions. There isn't a whole lot of new things. As I mentioned before, these are really very minor revisions.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, in the past, when they provided those, they had them highlighted.
For the revisions?
For the revisions. So
Okay.
at least you go through and say, well, this is what's changed.
Okay,
And it kind of makes sense. I didn't
Yeah.
see that again this time. I
okay.
don't know if that's possible, if that's they do that, and we just cut and paste it in
Well,
place, or is that something we do?
That is going to be changing anyhow. I had mentioned that they're gonna have their own in-house hosting Neola is. So
Okay.
that's gonna look different
Okay,
as far as what's coming off of our website. So we'll see how that pans out, and I'll see how they're gonna go about doing their changes.
is the policies actually gonna change?
No, it's just
Okay,
the
who's
changing,
handling it?
who's handling it, who's hosting it for us and posting it, to our website.
Okay, very good. Any questions? Is there approval for the new policies, 538, number 2?
I'll make the motion.
Made a motion, is there a second?
I'll second.
Very good. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Approval of the monetary donations.
Yeah, so we had a few here and then kind of get to the one, but Financial Partners, they've been doing this last few years, but donate to the middle school to Mrs. Radke for their back to school night. So we donated $300 to that. The Art family donated to the high school volleyball team. And then this one's a little different. And so in memory of Kevin Brown, the late great girls basketball coach, they kind of put together where families are donating into that. And so several families have donated into this. The total is up right now to $1,050. Mike handed me. So what you guys had in the packet wasn't all of them. So Mike handed me, I think there's about $600 that you guys saw in there, and then Mike actually handed me more checks for about $450 there to get to that $1,050. But yeah, all of it go to Lady J basketball, and so that's been nice there. So just asking for your acceptance of those monetary donations.
Good, and who's responsible for sending the thank you cards out? Is
Athletic.
that the coach or the athletic director?
It all depends on where it goes. So like athletics, send for those. Yeah, and then the coach, and then Angie will send for that. So it's usually where that goes, where that's getting donated to.
And then who makes the decision on the utilization of those?
Usually the donor.
No, I mean, well, unless I know that it goes, for example, Ken goes to ladies basketball, but then does the athletic director make the decision on what's going, or does the coach, or is it
Usually
a combination thereof, or how does that?
Combination, usually like the coach, but if like, Mike will kind of like, hey, maybe like use this for this, or the coach usually has a good idea, or they know it's coming, and so they already know like, hey, we're
Put
gonna
a
get,
request out or something?
yeah, jerseys, or this is for team meals, or to buy snacks for the bus rides from the game. And so there's usually already in place like a plan for that donation money by the coach and Mike, and so it's all communicated together.
Okay, very good.
I do have a quick question. So I noticed like Good to Go's roundup right now, I think is for the football team, maybe?
Mhm.
So like something like that, is that something that the athletic department or the program comes and asks for approval first to do something like that? Or it's something that Good to Go does and then we just approve it in this manner?
Yeah, kind of,
Yeah.
Good to Go, they rotate that out,
Right.
depending on the season, football,
They do that.
volleyball.
They just do it.
They just
Yeah.
do it to our knowledge.
Yeah, send it
And
back.
so then our approval is when that donation comes in
Right.
from you guys.
Okay.
We're just kind of in the dark on,
Right.
Yeah, Mike usually has an idea, like, okay, yeah, they're doing football, so,
yeah.
again, back to him and the
Just
coaches
season,
kind of talking
do it.
and know, hey, you're gonna be having some money coming in from Roundup, but yeah, it
Yeah.
just happens and
Yeah.
we're happy for it, so.
Very good. Is there approval for the monetary donations as presented?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Budget updates.
Yeah, so we'll just, like I said earlier, just some updates here. So all the forms are completed, submitted into Gateway, and just kind of waiting on Stark County Council now and their adoption meeting, which is on September 14th. Sorry, I have the 15th up there. Theirs is the Monday before ours, so 14th. And where they'll adopt the budget, and then there's also the rainy day reduction resolution that they have to approve and adopt there. So, and that's again, just like we talked about in the work session, that just takes that down to zero because we haven't spent out of it. And so then it allows to re-budget the same amount. Form 3, that was a notice to taxpayers that was submitted on August 5th after our meeting to meet that 10-day window for the public hearing at the county council. And then, like I told you before, capital projects plan, bus replacement plan, all that was posted to the website on Gateway on the 6th, again, to meet those DLGF budget posting requirements and status. So for you guys as our board, you guys are all done with what I need from you from the budget. And so, like I said, next meeting, that will be September 14th. I'll go back to the council and they'll adopt the budget and the rainy day reduction resolution. So I went there last night for the county council public hearing meeting, and there's 4 or 5 budgets that the council does. And there was some discussion for everybody. They just had a couple questions for me as well, but nothing major, just your normal public hearing, and so everything went well. So, like I said, I'll be back there on the 14th, and we should be all good.
Very good.
Any questions on anything?
I think we're good. Superintendent's report?
Just 2 items, reminders, really, BCT Day, our first one is coming in September on the 21st. So that's our delayed start mornings. And then this Friday is our home football game with Knox. So field's looking great. Would be great if we'd gotten the track fully striped, but weather has not cooperated, so that's not that big of a deal. That's all I've got.
Just one quick on was it iLearning?
Yeah.
It was in 3rd grade and, was it 1st grade or something? Whatever, I saw in the news that they published the numbers.
Yes. They're still
And
in
they were
March.
talking about South Bend schools and stuff like that, so I got online to find out where it was. Is there gonna be like a report on that or
There will
anything,
be.
or?
They're currently still embargoed. So they, embargoed meaning, they've released them to the school, but they're not ready to go out for public yet.
Okay, so I saw the spreadsheet where the spring of 26 number results were.
Okay.
So is that the numbers you're talking about, or?
I'd have to see what you saw. I'm not sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just,
but they're coming soon.
have you seen it?
I have not had the time yet to look at them.
Okay,
The principals have them, but I haven't seen them yet.
okay, they made a comment or anything?
No. Nothing yet.
Okay,
No.
because I saw the number, I was trying to find what the prior year's number was to see
Right.
where we're at, and I haven't got that far
Right.
yet. Okay, so we'll wait for that report.
Yeah.
Very good. Any other business? Recognition of visitors, again. we appreciate your attendance.
I will add, if the rain that we got this past week doesn't prove that track is as flat as it's going to be, there is never going to be another way to prove that that's true.
Yeah.
That was amazing, and I'm proud of the people that did that, because it took a lot here this past
got
week
tested.
plus.
Yeah.
It went through the ringer, so yeah, I had driven through a couple times
Yeah, see it.
out of curiosity myself, so, but
I was-
yeah, I was glad that we didn't get any little puddles forming on that track, so.
Right.
I was surprised. Now, I don't know, do you mention rain when you get at your place?
I don't. I call my.
Last week, we
brother-in-law.
had 10.5 inches in our house.
Yeah.
10.5 inches. And other than the driveway, there was no water stand. I said, there's something in the Stark County,
Oh.
something in Paul.
Just-
So,
It's pure sand.
I guess. It's amazing.
No, that is true.
Very good. Anything else?
No.
Very good. I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
Very good. And a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries at 6:30.